All right. No, I don't want to get out of there. All right. Previously on the 100. CW The 100. It is its final season, and I'm about to watch the premiere. That premiered last night. It has my friend Alaina Huffman in it. So hopefully you already watched our podcast interview with Alaina Huffman and other past interviews with her. Episode 2 of our 10-year is the last conversation or last interview on there. So check that out. And here we go with the 100, where we last left off. Things got weird. And Octavia had been swept away in a green mist somewhere. And her brother's looking for her. He just got his butt kicked by an invisible force. Okay, so people with cloaking technology? Because he's being dragged off. And now she's getting her butt kicked by someone invisible.
Bellamy? Wait. Who are you? I was about to ask you the same. Octavia called you Hope. The name Diosa chose for her unborn child. Diosa? Octavia? You're hurt. Let me take a look. He's already gone. Come on, we still catch this.
Ouch.
Something else came through. Welcome to the party. Where's Bellamy? It took him towards the anomaly. The time's not letting it. We have to get to him first. Echo, you can't shoot what you can't see. Stop talking. I'm looking at the past. Follow me.
He's right. You can't shoot what you can't see, but she's smart. I can shoot the direction I want to run. That'll get him out of the way. That was actually really clever. Oh boy, new graphics, new intro for a new season. It's going to be interesting to see where the spaceship goes and where the season goes. A little bummed that the 100 is in its last season, I'm not going to lie. And if that green mist is actually a wormhole throughout the galaxy, that opens up so many more other worlds and possibilities for other seasons. So it's just like, come on, come on. Does this really have to be the final season? And I'm not just saying that because Alaina Huffman is on the show. I like the show.
Russell built it for Simone, so she'd have a place that reminded her of the farm she grew up on, back on Earth, before the bombs. The cost all comes with it. We can keep her.
Although this is season 7,
Thank you, Clark.
it's been a great ride. So if it does end at the end of this season, I will not be upset about that.
I don't know what I like less.
And how many shows make it to season 10 that are still good besides, Supernatural, Smallville?
And I know we need them unified to keep the peace here. Just
Some people might disagree with me on the Smallville point, but anyway, Supernatural still been good every season up until the end.
for now, we keep it quiet. Indra can say that she speaks for Hedda, but Maddie is out of it. She finally gets to be a kid. Come on. There are plenty of rooms for all of us.
Hedda, if you don't mind, you're needed elsewhere.
Where?
We've been here a day, and one crew hasn't seen her.
Mother, don't be so dramatic. Go on, Maddie. He's fine. It's okay. Let's go.
She seems okay.
If you follow the show and you also follow Harmon on Twitter, he was tweeting live last night. His tweets were pretty funny.
We don't know how having the flame removal will affect her. Not to mention being taken over.
Shane Hitter's gone. Are we sure about that?
He's gone. I didn't mean it. I would just feel better if I knew where the code ended up. That's all. ship, you can search the computer again. Meantime, we have to establish a routine, not just for Maddie, but for all of us. Sanctum is broken, and it's our job to put it back together. If we focus on that, we'll be okay. Now let's eat, so we can get back to work.
Ooh, they're going to fix Sanctum. No, they do not have a good track record of rebuilding establishments or societies. Better track record of tearing them down to save their own butts.
Mothers and daughters. I'm sorry. It's okay, Raven. I'm fine.
So I hear amazing things about the cast and how nice they are and how sweet they are and how welcoming they've all been to the new cast members. So I love hearing those kinds of things.
Her motor function seemed normal.
Maddie, come on.
Also makes me extra happy to support the 100 when you hear that about the cast. Not just the cast, but like the crew. That's an even tighter knit group.
We all share the clothes.
It's fine, Clark. Our room is fine. A little tight, but we'll make it work.
Maybe Daniel and Kaylee Prime should live in the palace.
Daniel and Kaylee Prime saved your ass, Norm. But a thank you would do.
Speak for yourself. That palace. No one lives in the palace. Least of all us. Being seen as conquerors will only make keeping the peace harder.
Our first meal in our new home. To absent friends. And departed ones.
To Abby.
What the hell is your problem?
I'm not just gonna sit here while he drinks to the woman that he got killed.
Well, short-lived peace.
Clark, you have to believe me.
I believe you. Dwelling on the past is not going to get this compound running. And it won't get our compound built.
Not a good point. Stuck dwelling in the past, you're not present, and you're not prepared for the future. A note in another language, and on the back it said "Trust Bellamy." You can pretty much almost always trust Bellamy in this show. They're doing a little commercial break, so we'll do a quick commercial break too. Don't forget to check out our sponsors at ENP Store, Everyday Natural Products. They make some of my favorite CBD products and much more. They got a bunch of other health products on there that you might want to check out. This spray is good for your outer areas, so the neck, the lower back, when the arthritis kicks up on the hands and is getting unruly and really bad. This stuff works really good. Not just that, they're giving everybody over at EMP Store a 20% discount to all of our followers and listeners. So if you go over there and check out their product and you like something and you want to buy it, guess what? By putting in the promo code down the road, all this one word, down the road, you will get a 20% discount on whatever you're buying at enpstore.com, which I think is pretty cool. So thank you, Everyday Natural Products, for hooking up our followers and listeners. I'm not gonna lie, when they told me they were gonna be hooking y'all up with a discount, I was not expecting a full 20%. So that is absolutely amazing. Go check them out. Go check them out. Go check them out. Go check them out. enpstore.com. Don't forget, down the road is your promo code. So anyway, this will be starting back up here shortly. But yeah, and just thanks for subscribing to this channel and hanging out, and and especially anyone who has shared a video and ever posted, especially the A Day with the Joker video. Mwah. Much thanks, much love. Let's get back to the 100 on CW.
WW Triple Play.
The people of Sanctum have lost their way of life, but many still believe in the promise. They blame us.
Faith is a powerful thing.
A dangerous thing. We can expect conflict between believers and non-believers. To make matters worse, the children of Gabriel are here. Sanctum is their home too. They want Russell Prime and anyone who believes in him dead. At the moment, they too are our allies. Add to that 36 hardened criminals from Earth, who one crew was at war with a few days ago. And I say we have our hands full being the keepers of the peace.
Yeah.
The point of a gun?
Until we're sure all the guns are rounded up, one crew will be armed.
Army of cannibal peacekeepers, huh? What could go wrong? Remind me again how long we gotta wait till our compound gets built?
2 years. Everything goes
Love Richard Harmon. What you think of his character, that's how good of an actor he is. Because you're either loving him or hating him.
All right, stop studying. It's time to hit
Yeah.
Go learn something. Okay.
Bodyguards?
Yeah. But not so close. Make sure they leave her alone.
Copy that.
too many people. Good thing Allie's not around.
There you are. Thank you.
James, what is it? Reactor?
This is more explosive. Wait.
There's Alaina Huffman already.
Please, Ray. It's okay. I just
With a knife to someone's throat.
Secret to them. I'm sure we can find you someplace else. Don't mind my wife. She's more bark than bite. What's your problem? No problem. And my friends here is looking for a place to lay our heads. Can't do it here. This unholy shrine is now controlled by the children of Gabriel.
There looks cool, Lena.
Maybe you didn't hear, but your gods are dead, and they are not coming back this time. Tell that to Russell Prime, no. I will. Right before we run at the stake. You think killing our god will get your parents to love you again? My money's on the guys with the gun.
Children of Gabriel, stand down now.
The other gun.
Here comes the part where the convicts take the wrong. But when we want you to clear the ground for our compound, you agreed to stay intense. The palace is off limits.
That goes for the children of Gabriel, too. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll take your scraps for now. But if we're gonna do the work, then we're gonna hold you to the meaning of the words. Our compound. Let's go.
Oh boy, Elena and her group of convicts look like trouble. So do the children of Gabriel. Okay, so now there's 4 factions in this.
Out of the question.
It's gonna
I
get
told
ugly.
you, you'll see him when he burns. Maybe take a log off the fire.
No one is burning at the stake. Not anymore.
Then what's being done with him?
We haven't figured that out yet. But he's being well cared for.
We can't just take your word for
We're
that.
talking about the man who killed her mother. I suggest you say thank you and be on your way.
Indra, it's okay. Look, you seem to get on just fine with Jordan. If you won't take my word for it, how about you take his?
This is gonna blow up fast. It has to.
Lose your family 100 years ago.
Too much tension in the first episode already.
You want to stand up there and whisper of the agony I feel.
Is that why you're not?
I don't need sleep or food. I need them. You look surprised. Or is that concerned? I see. Why are you here?
Your people want to make sure you're being treated well.
Why do they trust you? Never mind. I don't care. Tell them I'm being treated better than I deserve. Now, get out!
I think you should have this.
You were adjusted. So now you believe in the divinity of the primes. Is that it?
I know you're just a man who lost his way.
Then tell me, what did you see? You got a glimpse
A glimpse.
of the truth greater than us all.
Yes. No. I don't know.
Let me guess. So this
Saw it too.
that created all Sanctum in its image.
What does it mean?
I stopped trying to answer that question 100 years ago. Looks like it's your cross to bear now.
What does the symbol mean? Oh,
Unless you're prepared to do the same to me. We're done here.
he just smashed the last chip. Was not expecting him to do that. The symbol is almost like two shells connected. I forget what that's called. The something sequence. Oh man. I also believe it's part of the thumbprint of God or life. The same pattern that can be found in all creation. But it looks like they doubled it up on each other, which is also the green thing that they just showed from space,
What the hell are you doing?
which I believe is a wormhole.
Followed by what? Have you ever seen anything like that? Who are you? Where's Octavia?
It's another thing. The fight sequences for the chicks in this show, man. The women are so tough. Like they have some of the coolest fight scenes in the show. Bravo the 100. Woman power. Not like a girl.
Within my arm. Trust Bellamy. I don't remember putting it there, but I think I must have.
There's another code. Put on Octavia's back. What's it for?
Stop lying.
Easy. Octavia lost her memory too. Must be a result of moving through the anomaly.
The anomaly. You tell us.
It's the sound you hear.
You said Octavia's name right before you stabbed her. You remembered then. You remember now.
The anomaly was on top of us then. Yeah. Then she lost her memory when it receded. Taking Octavia with it. Why just her? Why the memory loss? None of this makes any sense, but my God, it's incredible.
We need to get to Bellamy. How fast can you run? I don't know. Let's find out.
Interesting. Another commercial break. And I heard my cat outside the door, so let's see if cat wants in still. Hello. Kitties. Oh, look at you come running. Hi. Oh, did I lock you out of the bedroom? Are you not a fan of me locking you out? Sorry. Oh. Y'all got some pets out there? You pet friendly home. Also have a pet friendly version. I use this. I spray it in the doggy's mouth. It's good for their joints when they got sore. When she's getting old, she's a shepherd. She has messed up hips and a messed up ankle. So this stuff helps. Taste isn't great, but you know what? They don't seem to mind after a little bit, but it definitely helps with her pain and her inflammation and her anxiety. She's a very anxious shepherd. So check them out, enpstore.com. You get 20% discount by using the promo code down the road. 20% off. Promo code down the road. And back to the 100 season premiere on CW.
Bounce left, Joker's on the right.
Here, listen to this. Kaylee changed because of love, too. Isaac, unknown, made her see what they'd become.
Formerly loving the pig she leads to the slaughter.
Jackson didn't need a job. You didn't kill Abby. Russell did.
I told her that it was going to be good for her.
Say hi.
I told her that I could make my blood of the bone.
You did that to save us all.
I helped Josephine convince Abby that she was clever.
Blessed is you. Blessed. I'm so sorry, my lord. I got this.
It's okay. He's clearly had enough.
Look, you got it all wrong. I know you think that I'm this.
Daniel, can I talk to you?
Just in a minute.
Act like you hardly know me. This place is a powder keg.
She ain't lying.
Oh, this is good.
Place is a powder keg.
This morality wants us to be primes.
Newsflash.
You are primes. That bad choice has sailed. But if these people actually believe you're Daniel and Kaylee, it may still do us some good.
The answer's no.
I mean, no offense to the entire cast and crew of the 100, but I honestly believe the reason it's gone as many seasons as it has is Richard Harmon. His acting has been amazing since season one, and he's that guy who's always on the fence. You can't tell if he's a good guy or a bad guy. You love to hate him, you love to love him, and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's a great cast, a lot of good acting, but Richard Harmon is just every scene soaks up the entire camera and just eats it up, and just has been killing it since season one. So, what a great actor. All right, well, only halfway in, and it's getting ugly. Here we go.
They're going to Russell. I'm moving into the palace. We can protect him.
Who said the palace was off limits?
Every battle plan is perfect, and the first shot is fired.
And the children of Gabriel? They'll be unhappy.
Either this, or we execute him now and be done with it.
Hey, thanks for your help.
He wants to be healed. That's all they told me. Well, let's give him what he wants. Dr. Prime!
Oh boy.
We're moving you someplace safe.
Why are you protecting the man who killed your mother?
Excellent question.
If I could kill you for what you did, I wouldn't hesitate.
Get him out of here.
She's killed a lot of people in 7 seasons, so she's trying to turn over a new leaf. But humans suck. They're just not going to let her. No matter how many planets we go to, we just got to find a way to screw it up.
Let them pass. You're in front. After all, you're one.
We are one.
Have we learned nothing? No, Richard Herman. No, we have not learned anything.
We are one.
For Kaylee's journal. First love in which she stopped ovulation.
You're so hot right
Sister. My idea? Good one. Of course, now the children of Gabriel want them dead.
now. Like some people go to live in a castle.
We get to live in the castle.
They're gonna get murdered in their sleep better there than at the farmhouse with us.
He does have a point. I need my 8 hours. Okay. For now. At least until they kill you.
Oh man.
Hey,
See?
from AT&T here.
And they
I'm
just
back, and
went to commercial, ending on a close up of Harmon, and just like the intensity in his face and in his eyes sells it. Just killing it season after season after season. And that's, though I'm not excited for the 100 to end and have its final season, I want him. I want Richard Harmon in more stuff. I want to see what he does next. I want him in movies. I want him in other things. Like the guy's just, he was already a good actor, but like he's just come so far in this series that like I need him in movies. I want to see him in more stuff. Give him some more grit. Give him some serious drama to tackle. For I want to see that. I mean, what does he want? What does he? Go. I'm gonna go hit him up on his Twitter after this and actually ask him because like you know the more I talk to actors and people in my podcast career moving forward, especially with so many people that have done lighthearted things in comedy and what a nice person. They want to play a bad guy. So Harmon's been playing kind of a dick on this for 7 years. What kind of opportunity is he looking for as an actor next? So it'd be nice to get him on the podcast to ask him that in person or through Zoom. Like kitties.
Why did you draw these? I don't know. I was bored while they were teaching us about the primes. Why are they still doing that if they know the truth? I suppose sometimes belief is stronger than the truth. Hi. Sorry we're late.
Very true. Sometimes belief is stronger than the truth.
While you were off rebuilding Sanctum by hand.
Who knew putting a broken society back together would be hard work?
Clark, I don't care that you're late. I care why you are.
Maddie, Indra's right. We have a lot of work to do.
Stop it. Talk to me. I know what it's like to lose a mom. And I can help.
I'm still here. You didn't lose me.
Not you, Clark. She died in my arms. I know what that's like.
Yeah, not everything's about you, Clark.
Well, the woman I floated was not my mom. I'm fine, Maddie. Really.
No, you're not.
I'm going to bed.
Maddie knows it.
Not my finest moment.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You handled that well.
You would think that. After my thought, the dad crying was forbidden.
We were at war. It made you strong.
It made me become a flame keeper. The question is, who is the flame keeper without flame?
We all have to find our own new path.
Not just path, but identity. That definitely seems to be a big theme right now in this episode.
I just realized I never thanked you.
Everybody's searching for their identity. They don't know who they are anymore.
And yet you chose to save Maddie. I can't imagine how hard that must have been for you. Thank you. You should have seen it. She's drawing memories that are not her own. She'd hit it. I don't know. It could be any of the commanders or all of them. I'll keep an eye on it.
Well, she drew the swirling patterns.
She has you in her life.
Okay. So once again, showing the connectivity of all the humans in all the worlds.
The night one head on out to head out. I'm sorry I missed that. Seems like another world.
Explosion.
Same problems.
I got Maddie gone.
New world, same problems. Yep. Just where humans go. I was just saying this the other day. We create more problems by solving problems. Look at the new pollution now is masks and rubber gloves. We're pathetic.
So it shoots it can be shot at.
That was a bad shot.
Get over here away.
Echo? Echo, what are you doing?
Testing a theory.
Theory. If you're wrong,
She's not wrong. He's not trying to kill us.
we're not playing by the same rules. Echo, look around you. The particulate matter moves in response to motion. They come close enough.
I'll have a target.
Is it the trap?
I believe. Follow me.
Hey, Lily.
Oh boy, interesting stuff going on here. How are they gonna do? Just okay. Who are they introducing? Who are these new people? What world are they from? Are they from a future or past world? Is this just a is it a warp between worlds going on, or is it time involved? Always, time is such an easy out for Hollywood these days and for writers. So kind of hope they're not doing any kind of time situation. But you know, you never know. Never know. Like I said, time is such an easy out for writers in Hollywood to just, fill plot holes, which pisses off people and sometimes creates more plot holes, but whatever. But I think multiple living. I mean, it's a big galaxy. They haven't explored it all, and the primes did mention that there are other inhabitable worlds that they were going to go check out last season, but they did not win their little war, and now they're down to one prime. So that ain't happening. But that there are other inhabitable worlds out there, and there were other human settlers that were out there looking for those worlds, I believe. So we'll we'll see. We will see. Not sure if we'll see in this episode, but we will see. Kitty, kitty. Oh my goodness. Having a good nap. Yes. All right. Any of you watch the 100 out there? You got a favorite character? You got any theories? What you think is going to go on this season?
Here it comes. No one move. I won't come close enough.
You just said don't move.
Really?
Oh,
Good, you see that? That's it. Go. Go, it's not real. We fall. Shut up. Quiet.
oh, she's tripping out.
Now he's in your shot.
Answer the question, Ash.
I have someone to follow.
A girl who killed her only friend, who stole her name.
Be honest. Do anything for a queen. Even betray the man she never claims to love. Let go. Let go. It's close.
I can do this. You have to stay quiet. No matter what you hear, you stay quiet. Do you understand?
Just
Shh. Follow your idea. You'll come back.
Are they actually seeing ghosts?
right there. Take the shot. Now. Pull the trigger now.
I'm sorry.
Definitely some kind of cloaking technology.
There could be more. We have to go.
Yeah.
We have to know what we're dealing with.
Be real.
Hold on. Just a man. Same tattoos as yours.
Bellamy Blake captured, it says in the corner. Hmm.
Listen,
What is it?
the anomaly. It's quieter. They're shutting it down.
What does that mean?
He's taking control.
What if it means they're taking Bellamy through and they don't want us to follow?
It's exactly what it means. They're taking Bellamy through and they don't want you to follow.
Go through together. 11 seconds apart, separated by months. Okay?
So even a half a sec, if they can be separated by months, he says, if they go through not holding hands. So it does have something to do with time, and it's a warp between planets. And so the three of them just went through. Oh, that was cool. Really cool looking. AT&T here. I'm back. Really, really cool looking. Okay, liking the graphics. I mean, it's one of those things with sci-fi and budgets out there, and like, how much are they spending on CGI versus story and editing and all of that, and things can end up looking cheesy, and then sometimes they just spend too much on CGI. There's not enough money left over in the budget for all the things needed to run a production like this. So I've I've always enjoyed the way the 100 does spend their money on production value for uh, actual things, post, so all your CGI and your editing versus practical effects and things you can do on the set there. They've always done a good job since season one of using practical effects, and with makeup and wardrobe and things, and really setting the tone of the post-apocalyptical world that they have set this storyline in, both equal planets. So bravo to the whole team over there at on the 100 and CW for keeping giving us 7 great seasons. I've liked them all. So right, almost out of commercials here, but yeah, don't forget they got a lot more than just CBD products. They got a great immune boosting system over there at enpstore.com. You can get 20% off by using down the road as your promo code, which I'm probably gonna be needing some of that on my back after I get done watching this when I go to get up. But yeah, leave some comments. If you watch the 100, let me know who your favorite character is. You got a favorite storyline? What's kept you involved in the show all these years? Once again, I'm not gonna lie, I keep coming back for Richard Harmon, so his acting is amazing.
We heard an
And
explosion.
now I get to stay all season for my friend Alaina Huffman.
On the lower level to pull our teams away from the palace. There's a dozen hardcore believers outside Russell's quarters right now.
Meow.
The adjusters are back in their biz. Our guards at their door. They withdrew navigation.
That was the right call, Miller. No one else should die because of what they believe.
What other reason is there to die?
I couldn't agree more.
What the hell is he doing here?
He's unarmed. The children of Gabriel have demands.
Get in line.
You want peace? We want Russell Prime.
The people that live here should decide Russell's fate, not us.
This is our home too. We're thrown out like garbage. My parents are. The Primes did that.
I'm sorry that happened to you. But we're not letting you have Russell.
Either Russell Prime dies, or Kaylee and Daniel do. Come on, Nelson. You know they're not Daniel and Kaylee. You want them to play dress up so you can control the sheep, fine. But Russell Prime is ours. You have till tomorrow second when to decide.
Things get intense.
The man does deserve to die, Clark.
Maybe. But the kind of society I want my child to grow up in doesn't take an eye for an eye.
Clark, you fight. We'll clear out the fanatics.
No. No more violence.
So how do we do it?
We don't. Russell does. I'll get Jordan. He's in the tavern.
Mm.
Invoke the names of the Primes as we pray. Josephine, Simone, Priya, Russ. Faithful, walked away.
Oh man,
She just
last season and this season, such a great job of showing how easily manipulated we are as people.
You were going to search me, right? You wouldn't be dumb enough to let someone bring a gun in to see your God.
It's okay, Trey. You can trust her. Let her pass.
Also, the set design. So many cool set designs on the 100.
They didn't unchain you.
I wouldn't let them.
I need you to order your people to leave the palace.
Dominic Clark, how do you go on after you lose everything?
You take a breath, then another. That's it. Now, will you give the order or not?
If I'd have killed Maddie when I had the chance, you'd understand. Wait, I have something for you.
What is he up to?
Someone left these here after she was resurrected. They were your mother's. I thought you'd want them back.
And there's the violent, angry Clark we know. Ooh. And accidentally started fire. She's going to burn down the temple. She did sneak in again.
Pull the trigger. Set me free.
Just a Lipton. Wow. She said she was okay about a half an hour ago that she didn't miss her mom. We knew that was a lie. She just got triggered hard.
Hello, Russell Prime. I prefer your new body.
So that's where the evil guy went. He went into the prime. Of course, that's the only place he could go. He was the last person with an actual chip. That makes sense. Duh. And Clark just knocked him loose.
Looks like you learn after
Wait! Do not leave me here. What you want Maddie to do?
Satan is free! There are no kings or queens or crimes here! We have no use for a palace! We are the last of the human race! And we've all made mistakes! Tomorrow, Russell Prime dies for you!
Wow. And she just sentenced Russell Prime to death. That thing her mom's clothes was the trigger she needed to pull that trigger. needed to start a revolution because he's not really Russell Prime. He's whatever evil entity was living in the chip that kept trying to take over Maddie. All right. Interesting. All right. I figure things would fall apart fast, and it's nice to see them just get right to it in the first episode like that. Everything's falling apart fast and crumbling. So, yeah. And now there's so wow. You got the convicts. You got the one crew who's a combination of original characters from seasons, and and then you got the two different Sanctum tribes on there. So you got four different factions now on this planet looking to try to get along. Or are they? Are they looking to try to get along? No, they're all going to look to try to take over and have power and be in charge because we're stupid humans. Anyway, comment below. Tell me what you thought, and make sure you go jump on the podcast and listen to our interview with Alaina Huffman, which is why we did this live viewing of the season opener for the final season, season 7 of the 100. So awesome to see our friend Elaine in the show. Thank you, CW. Thank you, the 100 people, and be interesting to see what they do with her character as this season goes on. Hey, be patient with each other out there. Show some kindness. Much love. Thanks for subscribing to this channel.